What is up, YouTube? So, I've been seeing a lot of videos lately of people posting about Ashton Hall and judging his morning routine, saying, oh, something that long, it's super impractical, it's all this stuff. What does it mean to you? Why are you sitting here, broker than he is, worried about his routine and how inefficient it is, or why it takes so long? Everyone has individual goals. Why are you worried about his? You don't have the same ones, obviously. You're not chasing stuff to the same level he is. Show him some respect. The man's done a lot with his life, taken himself to a whole nother level that most of you guys can't even imagine, to be quite frank. Stop judging it. So what if he wakes up at 4 a.m.? Do you even have the discipline to wake up at 5 or 6? To do something other than your job? He does the ice water stuff. Maybe it works for him. I'm not saying it has to work for everyone. Do stuff that works for you. Stop trying to define yourself by what everyone else is doing. You don't have to be the same as the person sitting next to you. Find what works for you, and if it continues to work, keep doing it. Chase your own goals and live your own life. It really is that simple. I don't know how many people I see every day trying to do all these little things, be in the way they dress, the way they talk, act, who they speak to, who they hang out with, the way that they treat others, just to fit in. This is the way I define myself for a large part of my life. Why do you keep doing all these things? Is it really making you happy? I think a big part of finding your purpose and fully being able to live the way you're meant to, which, by the way, you have unlimited potential. Find out what you want to do. Set a goal for yourself. This is the way to do it. You can't keep trying to live your life by other people's terms. It's not going to work for you. No matter how hard you try, if you try and follow someone else's dream, unless it happens to be the exact same as yours, you're never going to find fulfillment with it. Genuinely. I've tried this for too long, trying to follow other people's dreams. Like, you try and fit in with the popular crowd in school. You want to be that kid who goes to all the parties and that stuff. Is that really what you're passionate about? Going out getting wasted every weekend just to feel that buzz? Is it really worth it? Find what works for you, honestly. If you're into that stuff, go for it. But if you're like Ashton, if you're like me, if you're trying to make it in life, figure out what making it means to you. You can't keep defining yourself by these other people. So, Ashton defined himself by being that person who has a set routine so that he can fulfill his dreams. This routine is discipline. For him, that is his way of making sure he doesn't procrastinate, making sure he doesn't fall into temptation. If you've listened to him in any of his other videos, you've heard him say that, hey, I go to sleep this early because temptation lives at night. If you start to understand this and think about it from a godly sense, he's right. Darkness is the time of the evil. You shouldn't be staying up late and procrastinating just to do your work then. That's when the temptation lives. Okay? Get up early. If you look at it from a sense of the Bible, Jesus would wake up early and pray. You start living your life accountably, and by setting your own goals and chasing them, it's going to absolutely change your life. All right? It did for Ashton. It has for me so far, and I know it's going to keep doing so. Start changing it for yourself. Find out what it means to be you, and start working towards it. Live your life the way you want.